Hey, how's it going, guys? Grumpy Thumper here. Gonna be doing another impossible map. And no Twitch today. I'm just gonna be talking to you, YouTube. Alright. So last map, we kind of stumbled through it, made a lot of mistakes. We ended up selling our woodcutters at a point. I think we went 1 or 2 years without woodcutters at all. But I think supplies carried us to victory. So in this time I think also we didn't go for any unlocks. I think we were waiting for the next tier of unlocks to become available. Yeah, we were gonna grab the homestead, um, as well as cornerstone, and then embark. Yeah. Okay, so we were saving our upgrades. Okay, for this, I think. I don't really care for the artifacts. But this does get us machinery. Yeah. So I think we'll go out this way. I think we'll grab the machinery and we'll allow the Vanguard to pop up because they have really nice trades. In the future, I want to be able to trade with this settlement. They offer things like tools. Stone is really good. They also offer coal. Um, Materials like building materials like well, not building materials, sorry. Secondary materials like barrels, copper, you name it. Like really, really, really good stuff. So we'll go ahead and take this tile so that we can allow them to settle. And then the next map will be this ruined settlement. Okay. So this is a Royal Woodlands. Again, straightforward. Nothing too crazy going on. We have the we have the malice to woodcutting. But that's not that big of a deal. That's not gonna be too bad. We're gonna take amber and tools, so similar start to last time. And I think that's it. If I could, I would bring building material and then resolve bonuses, then food, and then probably dead last. Like absolutely dead last is more people. On impossible difficulty, you really don't want that many people. It's quite normal to end a settlement with less than 20 people. Alright, so let's check out our modifiers. We have Aurora, which is fantastic. It's going to be global resolve for services. We have we have Melancholy, which is so-so. It's at hostility 3. We shouldn't have to deal with this until year 4, possibly 5. Charged rain is really bad. Hopefully we have housing and clothing settled by then. I mean, as you saw from the last game, I forgot about housing. That's something that I really need to work on. But clothing is pretty easy to get. Eerie Song is services. Well, we should have that tick in the bag. And then Devastating Storms. So all in all, really good modifiers. Nothing too nasty. No no level 1, level 2 modifiers to contend with. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so a little bit about this series, Impossible Journey. I just want to demonstrate Against the Storm kind of at the higher levels of difficulty. Kind of like my strategy and thought process going into a map. And share with you guys some tips and tricks that I've picked up in my time playing. And then also just give you a different perspective. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a strategy game. It's a city builder, it's a roguelite, but it's also a strategy slash puzzle game. That's the way I think of it, at least. So just giving you more options or things to consider. might help you out. If you guys don't know, there's a very active Discord for this game. I will link it in the description if I remember. But you should definitely check it out if you're interested in this game. It's phenomenal. The developers are all in there. You know, a lot of the community's in there. We're posting memes. We're posting our strategies and stuff like that. Let's check it out. It's a good time. Alright. Perfect. I'm probably going to take route delivery line. Yeah. Greenback is also incredible. But we'll just take route delivery line. Typically a delivery line is going to be the best cornerstone. Because that's one less thing that you have to dedicate manpower and resources to. And then especially on impossible difficulty where you don't want that many people, just getting a free resource is really nice because it frees up jobs. Okay, what are our orders? Okay. So solve any 2 glade events. This isn't an ideal choice. Ideally you want to see like either 6 humans or 6 beavers or open glades, anything like that. Okay. So we'll take that. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Okay, we'll take ancient tablet. This is not a good start. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. We literally can't do this one. Okay. So this is going to be a very punishing map. We did not get ideal orders. Ideally you want the one to cut open glades. You want you know, settle a farm, produce a pack of crops. Any of those orders are really good. The reason this is so bad is because since these are difficult to complete, it's really gonna stun our growth. We're not gonna unlock blueprints fast enough. And then the years are gonna pile on, and there's a multiplier here. I think every year adds like 40 hostility after it's multiplied or something like that. It's a really significant amount. So we'll probably be hitting like level 2 hostility before we get our settlement going, which is just going to be a resolve debuff for the majority of the time. So with that being said, let's prioritize the trade post. Since we know what orders we have and they're not open up glades, let's go ahead and clean up our lines here. You still want to open up large glades. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'll probably repeat it throughout the entire series. But you want to open up large glades just because they tend to have more resources. And you get the same malice, the hostility malice, as opening up, you know, a smaller glade. Okay, we're gonna go right here. And we'll just do those 2 glades for now. Okay. Yeah, so this one is gonna be not a good start. But I'm still confident that we can pull through. Okay. So with our orders selected and our cornerstone picked, we can now pick our blueprints. I'm gonna go for... we could go forager. I know insects on this map though. We have route delivery lines, so we don't need food. I know there's a vegetable patch right there, but we don't need food immediately. So let's grab small farm. Let's grab herb garden. And then it's supplier or lumber mill. Supplier or lumber mill. Supplier or lumber mill. Or workshop. I rarely pick the workshop. I do rarely pick the workshop, but it is an option. I think we'll go lumber mill, so that we can convert some of that flour or some of the roots that we get into flour. The supplier is also a wonderful choice. We'll start getting trade goods. Man, this is. We'll go lumber mill. And I'm sure we'll have opportunities later to pick up a supplier. Alright, so we'll go ahead and disable planks. We'll set this to 8 and 8. And we'll change that to stone. Okay. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you guys like the analysis, like going in depth like that, or if you guys just want to see me play a map like pretty straightforward with limited commentary. I'm still trying to figure out what this series is and kind of the direction I want to take it, but I do know I wanted to show or highlight impossible difficulty maps. Alright, we have Stonecutter's Camp coming up. So actually we're going to change that back to clay. And we're going to steal a human. Cancel that. Alright. So just a heads up, the beavers are actually the slowest to cut down trees because of their production bonus. So if you want to open a glade really quickly, use any other race. Okay. And we have our houses being built next, I assume. Okay, makeshift posts, we're going to use crops. Provisions, we're going to use meat. And for building materials, we're going to use planks. Oh, it has to be 5 of each. Yikes. Okay. Another reason why this order is so bad is because you're dedicating a lot of resources to this. And in the early game, because this is the only one that we can 100% do. Right. We can 100% do this order out of these 3. But it just takes so many resources away from you. That it just really sets you behind. And you do not want to be behind on an impossible map. Around year 5, it starts becoming a little unpleasant, and then years 7 to 8 are just nightmarish. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a cache, which we can open up because of our tools. Alright. And we have a flax field. Nice. Last map we didn't have a flax field. We were hurting for a significant portion of the map. We ended up actually having open up Forbidden Glade just to get the flax that we needed. Okay. But it seems like the queen is smiling upon us today. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build those farm fields up. We'll go ahead and start in on a... Actually, move this over a little bit. And we'll build a storage unit right there. We'll build a path connecting these two. And I want to set the storage to really high. As soon as they can build that, I want them to. The scavenger's hut, not really interested in. I mean, I can take it or leave it. You're gonna get flax passively from the trees. All right, so let's start off with a small farm and set that to grain. We'll set this to priority 3. We'll set our lumber mill to priority 4 is good. Set that to planks, set that to roots. Build that for herb garden. Set that to priority 2, and set that to herbs. Also, we'll change our makeshift post to herbs. Okay. There's no point to doing this now. Never mind. There is a point to doing this now. It gives us 30 amber to trade for building supplies. So actually, we should definitely do this. Alright, let's steal a beaver. Let's actually steal 2 beavers. We have a lot to do over here. I'm okay with this being slow going because we just want to invest in this glade that we just opened up. Okay, cool. So we have our houses going up, which is fantastic. Ideally, I want my house to be not here because that's still close to storage, but here. Next one would go here. You kind of want to build your houses out of the way. Okay. And then the reason I assigned 2 people to this is because each person can carry 5 goods at a time. And I want to get that done as soon as possible. Okay. So we'll go ahead and assign another happy little beaver here. Move those over out the way, just so our stonecutter can move back and forth pretty easily. And yeah, this is it's going really well. Alright. So we'll get that storage up. Start collecting plant fiber there, which will help expedite this process. Okay. Also, we'll stop burning coal. Never mind. Something I always forget to do, something that a Twitch follower recommended to me was to not burn coal at the beginning of the map because you can use it in certain events. And it's such a good, reliable thing to do, but I always forget. But yeah, when you start a map, disable coal. It doesn't matter because I have less than 10 now, so we might as well let it burn. Hey, that's Usher reference. Alright. Yep. So we'll go ahead and use meat. And we won't worry about building material right now. Nah. We need things to be built. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take you guys off so that you can start building things. Specifically, I need this scavenger's camp built. And then I also need actually, we'll take 1 beaver back so he can make. Actually, we'll take 2 beavers back so he can make planks. The reason is I want the small farm going in the beginning of my second year. Also, we can take this woodcutter's camp and move it into the glade so that they can clear off that little area right there. Alright, perfect. We'll put a beaver there. Go ahead and set that limit to 2 so that they deliver it. Force that delivery. Then disable it. Alright, perfect. Then we'll go ahead and set this to priority 5. Okay. I just want to make sure the planks don't end up somewhere they shouldn't go. Okay. Who's carrying the planks? I don't know. Somebody should be building this. I don't think I have anything else that requires planks besides the herb garden, but that's at a lower priority, so that shouldn't take any planks. Alright, we'll actually set this to... We'll set it to 4 so we don't waste too much wood. We'll definitely grab people. 6 brick. Well, food is better. 6 brick though. That's nice. Alright, but we definitely don't need the lizards. Check our cornerstone. Gonna 100% take manuscripts. So now we want to look out for a supplier or a carpenter. Ooh, I hate both of these so much. What are these orders? Okay. Mush soup was changed so that you have to have 50 soup available, which is really difficult to do because these guys eat so voraciously. And then I can add 8 lizards to my settlement, which is going to skyrocket my hostility. But I mean, 8 better than 15. And at least we get tools and a blueprint. I hate all of this. I think we have 4 lizards. Yeah. This gives us 2 lizards, so we have 6 lizards. And then we need to grab 2 more from somewhere. I do not like this at all. But jerky is good, and the +2 production will really help us out here. I'm not gonna open up 3 dangerous glades. Okay. Man, this is... Ooh. This is not... They are not freaking around here. This is serious business. Alright, we'll go ahead and build another shelter right there. And then once this is built, we'll move it over here. I can't really tell what's road and what's going to be farmland actually. But I think we want to build it. I think we want to move the farm over there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do something like this temporarily. And go ahead and assign 2 humans. Alright, we'll take out 1 beaver from there. Put him in the lumber mill. I do want you to produce flour, but not yet. Instead, just focus on making planks. And if we somehow come across crystallized dew, I guess you can go ahead and make it. we're actually going to just set that to 12. Okay. So all in all, we have the beginnings of a good settlement. Our orders are not in our favor, and as you can see, the only reputation we've gained was from that cache that we solved. So this is going to be a spicy one. Okay, our stonecutter is clear. So if we wanted to, we could actually recycle that, but we'll just move it out the way to somewhere like that, and that frees up one more worker, or one more builder. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and reposition our farm now, and then we're going to clear away this area, and yeah, we'll put one lizard to that. So now we have plant fiber coming in, which means we're going to be producing cloth. Actually, we're going to free up a beaver. I know I just put you there. And put him in the crude workstation. So Hilda coming through. Actually, let me check my trade routes real quick. So we can get clothing. And we can get ale. This is 2 amber. Okay. So no trade route I'm particularly interested in. We can trade for food, but we don't need food just yet. So I'm going to use the lion's share of my amber to go ahead and start trading for brick. Let's see if we can get at least 10. And fabric. 10. And tools. Perfect. And now what else? We get +1 in fabric production. That's not bad. And then food? No. What do I want? I can just offer you less amber actually. I don't particularly want anything. We'll go ahead and trade her off some of our wood. And I think that's a good foundation. Okay. So we'll start in on our makeshift post here. If I can wrangle up 1 beaver. You guys absolutely not. Alright. Actually, we don't need anyone there. So we'll put our beavers in here. You can use roots, and you can use meat. Do you have insects or anything I can use? Eggs? No, you don't have anything. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we have 2 people unemployed right now. We have 6 homeless, but we have 2 shelters ready to be built. We have flax coming in. I don't think there's anything we need in particular. Okay. gonna put this on 2-speed. And while I have an opportunity, I'm gonna put some decorations. Nice little fence. At the highest levels of Against the Storm, you really want to invest in decorations just to make your village look nicer. I'm just memeing. I tend to add decorations here or there when I have some spare time. My village isn't falling apart. I wish they didn't cost any resources though. But their cost just is small. So it's not too bad. Add a little gate right there. Okay, so we have crops and provisions being packed away. And they're starting to make building material. Okay, for some reason we made 8 pack of crops, which is never a bad thing. Even if you produce on these packs, you still make more when you go to trade them with the traders, so it's never really a waste. It's just that you lose out on what you could have had you could put towards your village. Okay, cool. And we have another cache here with a bunch of food, but we are going to take the amber and the reputation. And we are going to send 2 people, which means we need to free up some people for building, as well as we are going to build another storage smack dab in the center. We'll build it here, and then we'll build our path like this. We'll move you into the glade and have you clear away the rest of these trees. And we'll take you guys off of that for now. I'm just happy you guys will go build a bunch of things. We can move you over here. Okay. Add a nice little fence to keep you know, all the wild coyotes and rogue animals from eating our crops. Okay, and we are going to build a hearth, which is a bit of an investment, but you really want to build hearths so that they're not walking all the way back to the center so that they can get their resources. So in case you didn't know, they pick up clothing and services from hearths. So, alright. We're gonna wait till after the storm to accept that, just because I don't want to unnecessarily push my hostility up. Okay. We're gonna re-roll this. I was gonna say for either a service building or something that produces jerky. But we can also just grab a bakery. The tavern we won't pick because there's a blueprint that gives us if we pick the brewery and produce 30 ale, we can get the tavern for free. So we're actually gonna go with the bakery, so that we can start using the flour that we're gonna make in a little bit to make good food. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build that there. And we need another farm. And we can move our herb garden. The herb garden is going to get the smaller of the two plots, just because we don't need that many herbs. And then the second farm is going to take the larger plot, just because you tend to burn through so much grain very quickly. To start off though, it's going to be a mixed field. Yeah, to start off it's going to be a mixed field. We can build it there if we destroy these two roads. Just because I want to maximize how many fields are sown. And actually, we're going to invest in this. Okay. You want to be careful, make sure that your villagers have plenty of space to move around each other. You don't want to like block off, like this is a little too compressed right here. You don't want to give them any reason to have pathing issues. Oh, did I build? Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to move this here. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and put one beaver back. And we're gonna disable packs of crops. And we're gonna grab our human and a human, put them in the herb garden. And then I don't necessarily want them to plant here, but I just want them to sow as many fields as possible. If they plant here the first year, then that's fine. We don't have enough humans to field all these anyway. To field what am I trying to say? 2 farms and an herb garden. And it actually looks like we need a second beaver. Just to make sure that we're getting those planks out fast enough. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and accept this. Gonna go ahead and choose. And this is tough. Okay. We'll choose that. And this is open up any 3 caches. I guess we'll take this. We could go for lost knowledge, which is good. But this will give us more parts, which we need. And then just about every glade has a cache in it, whereas not every glade has an ancient tablet in it. But again, these orders have not been cooperative. We're going to take fiber delivery line, and we are going to pick the +2 lizards, so that we can complete the order right there. Alright, we're going to take the clothier. Yes. Yeah, we're going to take the clothier. We're just gonna build one for now, but we do intend to scale this and build several clothiers later on. Okay, so now we just need to make sure that our lizards are happy, and we do that by providing adequate housing. That's, and then we'll future-proof it, honestly. All right. Scavenger's camp is clear. You love to see it. That means it frees up a worker, and I can put you in here. I can actually put 2 of you. Okay. We are going to disable this for now, just because we need the planks more than we need this order complete. Okay. Sahilda's on the way. Hopefully she brings eggs this time. Hearth going up. Perfect. When it comes to building your additional hearths, you want to build them near your storages so that it's just a one-stop shop for everything. We don't really have the space right now, so we can assign more woodcutters. We can clear that out. You do not need to be here. That's just gonna cause problems. You do need to be here though. Okay, and now we need to figure out how to make the lizards happy. And we either need a service or we need a complex food. You need to start producing flour. Using the grain that we have. And we can park a lizard here. Actually, that's how we'll do this. We'll put lizards in jobs that they want to do. Which is not that many. That's unfortunate. Continue to build that field up. And we'll move this into position, but we won't man it. I need that cleared out. Okay. So I'm predicting this is going to be a year 5, year 6 victory. Potentially longer if we can't get these orders to play nice. Are there any large blades? I said Hilda. Yes. So same as last time. Going to want building materials. I can give you amber for that. And then this is what I was talking about. We actually won't sell the pack of crops because we need that for another trade. This is what I was talking about. You can always trade more. Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense because we can just buy herbs from you. Okay, we can trade off that. You still make profit producing excess packs. And let's trade you our copper that we do not need. I guess we're not going to get all the herbs that we want, which is fine. We'll do 50 and then we'll see how much pottery we can get. We get 1. If I give you all my amber, how much pottery can I get? 21. We can get 22. And how much wood do you want? 6, 7? Okay. So that's good. So we'll make our final pack of provisions so we can knock out this order. As well as we'll have a jump start on. Why are you even? Don't even do that. As well as we'll start producing biscuits and pies. Alright. Don't produce any manuscripts. Also make luxury goods. Okay. And their lizard resolve should go up now because they have access to pies. Eventually, when they decide to make pies, we'll actually force them to make pies. Alright. We'll go ahead and deliver you. We'll pause here, we'll disable that, and then we'll start packing away the pottery that we just bought. Okay. Tinctory produces tea, that's really the only thing that we need out of that. Smithy makes tools and barrels, but we don't have a way to get crystallized dew yet. We can buy copper bars from Farlift though. But this is not useful to us right now. And then we have stamping mill for flour and copper bars. Then this is flour oil manuscripts. We'll wait. We might have to re-roll this, but we'll just play by ear for now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put you in here. Just produce as much fabric as you want. We'll go ahead and take our woodcutters off. And we'll put you in the hearth. And we'll put you in the clothier. Then that should be enough to lower our hostility back below 1. Maybe if he makes it over there. Yes. Okay. So we can go ahead and move this. Oh, that is Oh, that is unfortunate. Shoot. Okay. Alright. So we'll move the farm to this location because I'm okay with that. I'm okay with overproducing a little bit of grain. We don't really need an excess of herbs. And then we'll move that like that. We'll do that like that. That's too many people. If we go hidden from the queen, we can start killing off our villagers. I don't think that's necessary though. I think we'll go improvise tools. And then we'll make sure we don't have any lizards. Alright, what can we solve? We're gonna get a lot of population. That's fine. We'll just make sure we don't have any lizards in our woodcutters camps until they get the resolve they need. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and enable biscuits. And perfect. Go ahead and put another beaver in here so we can start doubling up on those trade goods. Move that in one. I need a service building. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn that in. Religion is fine. Can produce bricks, pottery, and crystallized dew. Okay. Not too terribly impressed with that. I think we're just gonna have to embrace the level 2 hostility. Because we need wood. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and build the... Wait, no. We could build a common hall for education. education will give us 5. Oh, we need 15. We could favorite them for an additional 5, which would be 10. I'm thinking of how to get Beaver Resolve up. And it looks like it's not possible. You should be over here. That is such a mistake. Alright. So go ahead and start packing away crops. Set that to 20. And then we'll call Sorg over here. We'll lower our hostility for 1, and then 2, we can trade away this, our trade goods, and we can buy pottery as well as amber, as well as tools. And do you have any jerky? You don't. Incense from roots? No. Insects? 2 per. No, we don't need any of that. I think we just take as many tools as you can offer. 20. We take coats? You will take coats. Let's take 2 coats. Perfect. Okay. That's perfect. And then we want to start trading. Actually, you have roots. We can just trade you. Actually, we can just trade for roots. And we can trade you coats. I can trade you this copper ore. So a bit of a misplay. We should have took his food instead of so much amber and tools. But it's no big deal. Alright, so we can do something like that. And then on the overworlds, or on the trade screen, we're going to go ahead and start trading away amber for vegetables, so that we can start packing away those crops. And then we'll switch over to roots. Yeah, this is going to be a nuisance. Yeah, this is horrible. We'll move the farm over here, delete these 2 squares, and build a makeshift hearth right there. Alright, but we will reroll, and we'll grab the kiln, and we'll probably reroll that again, though it is getting a bit pricey. Build the kiln right there. We don't need 2 on makeshift posts. Alright, so we'll actually go ahead and destroy these 2. Oh, you get copper from clay. That's good to know. Great. So we can start producing jerky as soon as we get meat or insects. We can start making bricks, which means we can stop making bricks here. Yes. And then start turning our wood into coal. We'll probably limit that to 50. So now we need a way to produce incense so that we get our religion ticked off. Right, and we have a new happy home for our lizards. Put that right there. I'll grab the grove. We don't need it, and I probably won't build it, but it's getting too expensive to reroll, and this is perfect. So we're gonna get education for free. Brotherhood we're not gonna be able to get though. Let's actually do it this way. So we get luxury for free for the beavers. Education we are getting manuscripts. And then religion, we just need a way to produce it. So we'll go ahead and build the library. We'll build it here in case we want to build another 3x3. Okay. We got biscuits and pies coming through. Alright, all that has been collected. Oh, do you actually need to be there? Oh, okay. Oh no, this is fine. This is perfect. Okay. And then we'll build a makeshift hearth right there. Then we'll pretend like there was never any fertile soil there. Actually, we'll delete this camp. We'll delete this one as well, and we'll slide it down just a little bit. Just so they have a clear path to the storage, and they don't have to path around it. And then we'll build 2 happy little flower beds. Right here and right here. Okay. Beaver in there. I'm not sure if anybody gets a bonus for being in there. Alright. Okay. It's crazy that we still don't have a way to produce jerky. We need meat. We can actually swap. Well, I mean, there's no point in swapping over. Okay. Hopefully Zorg carries meat or insects on him, so we can trade that. Alright. Or we get meat delivery line. Or we get cannibalism. Ooh, but how do we kill our villagers? Ooh, but how do we kill our villagers? But how do we kill our villagers? Okay, well, we'll do leftover crops. I don't have a way to kill my villagers. Alright, we'll grab this. And then we'll probably never do that one. Well, do we need beavers? We need more humans more so than anything. But we're getting a little crowded. I think that's gonna be the last group we accept for a long time. Alright. Actually, their grain production is pretty. Maybe we could build a grove. Yeah, maybe we can build a grove. Maybe there's room for a grove. Alright, we'll build some more houses. So everyone's in a good mood because they have services being provided to them. Curious. Well, I guess that would just wither away actually. Let's see. If I delete that and then I rebuild it. I just want to know what'll happen. This is just a science experiment for me. Okay. We have petrified tree, which is not scary at all. And we have eggs, which we don't need. Okay. You don't have an ancient tablet. Wasted glade. That sucks. Okay. I'm looking for an ancient tablet. We're not gonna solve this. We don't need to. There's no point. Go ahead and put a lizard there. We can actually delete that. Okay. We have a cache, which is perfect. Yeah, we'll go ahead and open that up. Oh, you can get insects from this map. Interesting. Because it's not here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and send this one back as well. Oh, here's the jerky that we need. Actually, we'll keep this for ourselves because it has the jerky that we need. But otherwise, you should send that back to the Citadel. Almost every time. Okay. So we'll go ahead and grab the... We'll go ahead and grab the apothecary so that we can start producing incense using wood and herbs. And then I think that's gonna be it. Because you can produce, yeah. So you can produce religion. We will turn this pottery back on. We'll turn that on. We'll swap you out. Put you there. Okay. So all in all, I think this is pretty good demonstration of how even if you don't get the best orders, you don't get the best building selection, you can still pull through and get a nice victory. Alright, so we have herbs coming in. Oh, they changed what the trees look like. I think. I think they did. I'm not sure. Okay. So you're still going hog wild, producing fabric. So actually, maybe we can do this. Stop producing trade goods. Can I spare a beaver? I can. I can actually replace both of you. Okay. And the cycle continues because now I need a human for the apothecary. Don't produce tea. Just focus on producing incense, and we already have biscuits covered. Perfect. So we're gonna get our religion to slowly tick up over time. Okay, we hit a milestone there. Honestly, we could go supplier, or we could reroll. Let's reroll for another service building. See if we can get a tavern. Oh, we got a granary. Nice. Food. Well, food isn't a problem, but with the granary, we can turn our excess into packs of trade goods, and then we can. You can stop making packs of crops, actually. Nice. So that's going to give us more humans, which is also going to drive our resolve up, or our impatience up, but okay. Oh, here's the jerky that we needed. Thanks. So we can go ahead and trade away our pack of trade goods here for all the meat and a little bit of veggie. That's fine. 9 is fine. We'll go ahead and do tight packing and farmer's pack, and then we'll trade away the rest of those. We'll buy your herbs, we'll buy your broccoli or vegetables, we'll buy your jerky, and we'll buy your pottery, and we'll go ahead and trade you the rest of our pack of trade goods. You won't let us get all of it, huh? Okay, let's take out the jerky then. Yeah. And let's trade back a little bit of amber here, just a tiny bit. Yep. And I think that's good. That's perfect. Alright. So you guys are producing that, which is perfect. We need pack of crops. We can do both of those. As far as food goes, you can use veggies. and you can use. Let's do roots, and I don't really care how much you guys produce. Alright, I'm actually going to take one off of wood cutting, just so that we get under that threshold. And I'm actually going to call you so that we generate a little more impatience. Awesome. +2 to mush soup, absolutely, I'll take that. And builders carry more, I don't really care about. Alright, let's trade for 15. It's kind of tight. Okay, trade. Oh, you need to have. Oh, 14 people have need to consume. Oh, oops. Okay. 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 Discovered glades, woodcutters. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Oh, mistakes were made. Okay. Okay, this is fine actually. This is fine. Okay, I need a hearth built like right meow. Like absolutely right meow. We'll go ahead and delete this. We'll set this to priority like 9. Oh shoot. We're about to lose a lot of people very quickly here. So in retrospect, cannibalism was the right choice. Let's see if we get lucky. No, we're about to lose a lot of people here. Yep. Okay. Alright, so we lost a beaver, we lost a builder, that's fine, that's fine. We lost a beaver in the lumber mill. So let's go ahead and replace you. And then we lost a human in the apothecary. Yikes, dog. Yikes! Alright. Okay. We'll take one human off of there. So we still have a builder. And we'll make sure that we have clothing for next year. And then we'll speed for it. Yeah, we'll do prosperous settlements. Okay. We don't need anything from him. I just want to make sure that our impatience is high so that our hostility is low. And I think this will be enough to get us a victory. Put one more in here. You can start producing tea. Biscuits as well. Pack of luxury goods. Yeah, that was very, very silly of me. And also, are you really gonna make me get rid of it? Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Our woodcutters are having difficulty keeping up. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Now you guys are only making jerky instead of making coal. Now we get Brotherhood for free. Oh, this one's better. Yikes, this is scary. We'll take one off Makeshift Post. We'll take one off Clothier. We'll take one off the Hearth here, which is gonna put us back up to 3. Actually, we'll take 2 off the Hearths. But we just need we need woodcutters right now, and our fuel situation is quite low. Okay, I see where this is going. You guys are gonna try to open up another glade. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so again, some mistakes were made. But overall, still did a pretty good job here. Alright, so that's being taken care of. We are gonna get wood from that. Let's set that limit to 20. And we're gonna go back to making trade goods. Alright. Okay, and we'll go back and put you there. Okay, cool. So we have less people that are gonna die, which is great. We'll go ahead and put that there. Okay, so this will be a year 7 victory just because we had that hiccup at the end. But overall, not bad. Low on fuel? Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Is this retroactive? Probably not. No. Okay, now we should win without issue. Was never even worried. Not even a little bit. Alright. Okay, cool. And it looks like we actually have time for one more map. So, that's good. I'm gonna call it here. Lessons learned. Hey, we got the settlement. And this one trades meat and stone, which is actually so incredibly perfect. Okay, so lesson learned, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Even if your orders don't play nice, you can still play around it. And even if you don't get the buildings you want, you can still play around that. Just pay attention to what you're doing, and you won't lose 4 villagers due to not having any clothing. Alright, I am going to unlock the homestead. Homestead or Cornerstone or Embark Point. We're gonna unlock the homestead first. It's my favorite building. We don't have machinery. Okay, joke's on me. We're going to unlock the Cornerstone then. And then next time we'll unlock the homestead. Alright. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully our next map will go a little bit smoother. But take care.